Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I just wanted to show this Touch-A-Matic with a working one-touch call feature built in. For anyone who doesn't know, basically the Touch-A-Matics were the replacement for card dialers, which were developed by Western Electric for having basically automatic redialing for lots of different numbers. So basically you could program in numbers with these buttons, or with the card dialers, you could basically program in a number by punching holes in it. And then you could just insert this in and it would automatically dial it. But these are the later replacements that have digital memory board. In my opinion, the card dialers are a lot more robust and easier to service, but the Touch-A-Matic, I guess it's easier because you don't have to worry about running out of cards. With the card dialers, especially now that they're collectible, it's hard to find these cards sometimes. So yeah, having a digital memory board is a lot easier to just not really care about filling everything up with numbers versus punching out a card permanently. But basically, if you wanted to have the special speakerphone connections for one of the Touch-A-Matic phones, you basically had to get these extra. They make this way too easy to push. This is a special relay board, and then there's also a dial tone detector board that's mounted on the inside here. And then there's also a switch that gets mounted here to actually turn off one-touch calling. So now if I accidentally press these, it won't start dialing. It is pretty neat that when you press one of these buttons, if there's a number recorded on there, it'll automatically dial that number. And so this is my line 3 on my key phones. So if I answer it, I can hang up and then I'll go back to having dial tone. But it does work pretty nicely once everything's sorted out. This phone was actually sent to me by a friend, and basically the main motherboard circuit board underneath had some pins that accidentally got broke off, so I had to resolder those. And this dial was actually defective. Here's the actual defective one. It actually had a broken wire, you can see right there on the top. I could fix this, but since we had a replacement that's actually cleaner and nicer, might as well just change it out. These are matrix dials for the Touch-A-Matics, and they don't actually have any circuitry really in them. They're just a bunch of switches that go to this board. I need this board and the board below, so that it actually calls out. But all the circuit is in mostly here. So it does not actually have any transistors or oscillators or anything on it. But yeah, so that's a pretty good little demonstration of this phone. So yeah, if anyone has any questions about connections or making anything work again on one of their old key phones or rare phones like this, let me know. I'm happy to help out, and if you want to send me your phone like this, I'm happy to take a crack at it. We'll see in the future. I'm not sure if anyone is really willing to pay for a replicated one-touch call board like you see here. It would not look this pretty. It would probably be made out of an Arduino and look something like that. This is a custom replicated priority hold circuit that I made. I can go ahead and demonstrate that quick. If it will go on hold for me. Oh, that's because right now that does not actually have dial tone. So there you can see is my working priority hold, which is definitely a neat feature if you look at it compared to a regular hold flutter. It's much faster. But the boards that are needed to originally make this the priority hold flutter and to detect a priority hold condition are almost impossible to find, similar to these boards for the Touch-A-Matic one-touch calling, because you need to find the actual relay board and the dial tone detector and everything. I think given enough time, I could definitely make a new one-touch call board. It would probably not be as advanced as this because I don't really feel like the dial tone detection is necessary. It was just so that if you had a clunky old switch system, that if there was not an immediate dial tone, it would wait until there was dial tone and then call. I think it would probably be possible to make some sort of automatic delay in the Arduino to sort of give it a second and then start, and I could just make a self-integrated circuit inside of here that would work with modern components. It would still be a bit pricey though, because I'd have to invest a lot of time into researching how to even get something like that to work. But I think it is possible if anybody has a collection and they'd really like to have one-touch call added to their Touch-A-Matic. So feel free to reach out if you have questions regarding that. And I'm also going to be posting another video showing the connections for the one-touch calling. If anybody has a bunch of free time and wants to look at you'd probably have to look at schematics and also this and go off of a combination of things to try and figure it out yourself if you have the knowledge. So anyway, I just figured that I'd put that out there in case anybody's really looking to add that eventually. If I'm ever bored enough and want to add this to my personal 1A2 Touch-A-Matic, I might pursue it on my own. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have.